All right. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halayim Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Rakal Kadash, double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Honors and salutations to all Sasiakim throughout the four corners of the earth, laboring in honesty, sincerity, charity, and in sound doctrine. To the Akwathium and the children that believe on the Father and the Son, whose the Father's name is Yahweh, he exists, and the Son's name is Yahweh Shai, he is the deliverer, because he's going to deliver us, his people, starting with the elect, the one-third in their family, and the rest of Israel is going to come back in the kingdom in their right mind, but they're going to have to suffer death right here in America, or wherever they were driven. Thus saith the Bible, man. My name is Maka Allah Bungad Bunyasha Allah. I'm with the Watchman Philadelphia camp. And I just was, this been on my spirit for a little bit, so I just decided, I saw a video by Apostle Tahar, basically talking about transforming, man, and the brother down there, Kwame Yasharala down there in Florida. He did a video on transformation, and that's a process. So I was in the park the other day, and a caterpillar had fell on my leg, man, and I'm like, damn, like a caterpillar out of nowhere just fell on my leg, and it made me think, and I'm like, damn, because the Lord uses nature, man, to prove things. Like it says, doesn't nature even show you that it's a shame for a man to have long hair? So you watch the things in nature. Look how ants move. They always constantly working, doing work. They always busy, and that's how we supposed to be in this truth, man. Constantly working, like an ant, and then made me think like, yo, caterpillars turn into butterflies, man, or a moth. But a moth comes out at night, man. So a moth's like a freak. They say the freaks come out at night, right? But a moth comes out at night, and that represents darkness, man. You know what I'm saying? No light in them, which that could be Esau, man. And then you have the butterfly that comes out, right? Goes through the same process, metamorphosis. But we just talking about Israel, and they come out to be a butterfly, man. And butterflies come out in the daytime. So I looked up. I said, "Are caterpillars a form of a worm?" All right, and it says a caterpillar is a fuzzy worm-like insect that transforms into a butterfly or a moth. Many caterpillars are striped and colorful. A caterpillar is officially the larva or immature form of a flying insect, generally a butterfly. So before we came into this truth, man, we were immature to this knowledge, man. We were immature. We really ain't know too much. We was going by what Esau said and all that. Yeah, listen to Esau, right? So all right, now you look up the word immature. That's not fully developed. Okay. You go down, it says, gives you an example. Many of the fish caught are immature, unripe, not mature, premature, unmellowed. Okay, you can go down having or showing emotional or intellectual development appropriate to someone younger. You know what I'm saying? So that's like childish, babyish, infantile, juvenile, adolescent. So on and so forth. But yeah, so we was immature when we first came into this truth, man. We wasn't fully developed. We still aren't, man. Because we still going through things. And how you get developed, you go through these scriptures, man. First of all, we that caterpillar, man. And we're hoping to be turned into that butterfly, man. And what's that butterfly? That's giving you your heavenly body, man, your spiritual body. And in a sense, because of the butterfly, man, is beautiful, man. Has all type of different colors that could represent like the different golds and precious metals and jewelry that Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah is going to give to you, man. But first, you have to go through metamorphosis, and let's look up that. What does the word metamorphosis mean? Okay, it's going to tell you. It's basically like a change, man. You have to go through that change the same way that, all right, there we go.
Here's the definition of metamorphosis. In an insect or amphibian, the process of transformation from an immature form to an adult form in 2 or more distinct stages.
Exactly. So it says, I'm going to read it just in case it wasn't loud enough. It says the process, this is metamorphosis. It says in an insect or amphibian, the process of transformation from an immature form to an adult form in 2 or more distinct stages. Distinct stages. A change of form or nature of a thing or person into a completely different one. See that? Into it says a change of the form or nature of a thing or person into a completely different one by natural or supernatural means, man. So that's what we looking for. We looking for those. It says you go down, got 7 synonyms. It says transformation, mutation, transmutation, change, alternation, alterization, Salakia, alterization, conversion, modification, reconstruction. All right, so that's what we're going through right now. We're going through that reconstructive state because we didn't know that we were Israelites from the beginning, man. You know, and what we had to find out that we were Israelites. All right, and go through metamorphosis. Well, we're going through metamorphosis right now because the Lord is dealing, man, and she's dealing strongly because we almost out of here, man. So we want to we got to go through a lot of things to reach that goal, man, to get that heavenly body, man. That's what we want, man. You know, that incorruptible crown. You know, but and that made me, when I looked up the worm and caterpillar, that just made me think of this. This is Isaiah chapter 41 and 14. It says, "Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel, I will help thee, saith Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel." All right, so check it out, man. That worm represents you at a low state. So we're in the caterpillar state now. We're at a low state, man, and we learning. All right, we're learning. You know, practicing the high holy days, man. You know, to the best of our abilities, man. Following the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our abilities, because it's not it's instilled in us, but it's not written on our hearts yet. All right, you know, basically, but it's the Yahweh Bashim says, "Fear not, man." All right, it says, verse 15 says, "Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth." All right, you hear that? It says, "Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and shalt make the hills as shaft," man. So yeah, man, we're gonna be going in, man. You know, when the Lord gives us that spiritual body, them spiritual powers, man. All right, but that's the first scripture that hopped out to me, because my whole point of bringing that out was from the worm. All right, we a worm, we at a low state, man. You know, and we doing these things in hopes that we be delivered out of here, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. You know, and also it says he's going to change us, make us a new thing, man. So that's when you get your heavenly body, man. You know, no more sickness, no more hurting, no more crying, no more tears, none of that, man. You know, we're going to be out of here, man, and come back and destroy this place with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. Yahweh Shah. So, all right, so this brings me to, you know, to get all that, we got to go through what? Metamorphosis, man. We gotta go through metamorphosis. Now, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 48, verse 10. It says, "Behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction." All right, so he chose us in the furnace of affliction. What's affliction? That's poverty and misery, man. And it's not Israel in poverty and misery right now, man. You know, we in poverty and in misery right now, man. But what, we in the furnace. And yo, the furnace hasn't even been turned all the way up yet, man. Like, yo, they just sent out that presidential alert, man. And I got this weird feeling all through my body, man. It was eerie, man. Like shit is about to really go down, man. You know, so you have to, Lord's willing, you've been praying, man, doing your fast if you fast and all that. You know, um, so of course you're supposed to fast on, the Day of Atonement and all that. But I'm talking about your personal fast. You know, Lord's willing, you've been praying, man. The whole for elect, man, doing this work, cause this family of the word is coming, man. You know, and the elite have something very, very, very viciously planned. Like this 9/11 that they got planned is going to be way worse than the first one, man. And they've been talking about this Hoover Dam. I've been following these guys, man. All right, but no, now that's when the furnaces are turned up. You know, when you want to run from military and all that, the Gurga troops, which is going to be overseas military and all that, man. NATO and all that, man, because them troops don't give a damn about no American, man. If you're an American and all that. But that's when we still in that worm stage, so we're trying to be, we want to be in the metamorphosis stage where we're changed into them heavenly bodies, man. You know? So this is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 6. It says, by mercy and truth, iniquity is purged, and by the fear of Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, men depart from evil, man. All right? Let me read that again. It says, by mercy and truth, iniquity is purged. So iniquity is purged, is done away with, man. It's forgiven, your sins. All right? By mercy and truth. Well, what's that? You out here telling the truth, man, of the Bible, man. You ain't sugarcoating it. You ain't changing anything. So by mercy and truth is iniquity purged. Iniquity is what? Iniquity is sins, man. It says, and by the fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, men depart from evil. So if you fear the Lord, that means you respect him. You're going to depart away from all evil, you know? And that's what we that's our main goal, is to have our iniquities purged away completely. And like I said, we in that metamorphosis stage, so that we be delivered up out of here, man, make it to the kingdom, the first fruits in the kingdom. All right, so we're going to go to Ephesians chapter 4. Shalaka, give me 1 second. Ephesians chapter 4, and I'm going to start at verse, what I have, 22. 4 and 22. I'll start there. All right, it says, that ye put off concerning the former conversation, the old man which is corrupt according to the deceitfulness, the deceitful lust. So yeah, the deceitful lust. What's deceitful lust? A lot of dudes lust after these women. They lust after this money. They lust after these clothes, these cars, you know, their jobs, you know, whatever. And that's a deceitful lust, man, because the scriptures tell you, it says, the fashion of this world passeth away, man, you know. And guess what? Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is on his way back, man, to destroy this place, man. So that's why you're supposed to be putting those things off, man, shedding those things, because you got to be the new man right here, you know. And you got dudes that's coming into the truth, man. You might have a dude that's 20 years old, 30 years old, so he been a nigga his whole life, man. And once he comes into the truth, you know, he has to learn how to be a righteous man, you know, because you drinking Babylon juice for 30 years and plus, or whatever the case may be, man, you know, like you pretty jacked up, man. So it says, verse 23 says, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, man. So being renewed in the spirit of your mind is coming up out of Babylon, man, and then stand away from them wicked acts and deeds and things of such. And you're supposed to always be in a holy conversation no matter where you go, man. And always, you know, when the spirit hops on you, you know, you bring out this truth, man. You know, verse 24 says, and that ye put on the new man, there it go, and that ye put on the new man, which after Yahweh is created in righteousness and true holiness, man. So yeah, you gotta put on that new man. Leave that old man alone. That old man was a nigga, a liar, you know, a lustful dude, man. You know, adulterer. Why? Because you're chasing after other gods. You know, chasing after other men's wives, which is crazy. You know, so like, yo, you gotta leave all those things alone if you try and get that heavenly body, man. You know, which I said in the beginning, like that caterpillar turned into the butterfly. You know, that represents, in a sense, represents that heavenly body, because like I said, the butterfly has all them different colors, and you know, that's like the jewelry that the Lord would give to you and all that. You know, the different precious metals and stones that you're gonna have in the kingdom, the ephod on your chest with all the 12 stones, you know, represent all the 12 tribes and all that, man. So, man, you gotta really, you know, stay focused, man, because it's a lot of things that try to deter you, you know, from getting to that goal. Matter of fact, why I said that, a lot of things, because you'll have people in your own household that try to come against you, man, and that's nothing but Satan, man. So you gotta understand that. It's the book of Micah, chapter 7. I'm going to start at verse 6. Alright, it's the book of Micah, chapter 7. This is verse 6. Hold up, so like 5, 6, 7. Here we go. 7. Yeah, kind of 7 and 6. Yeah, here we go. This is the book of Micah, chapter 7, verse 6. It says, For the son dishonoreth the father, and the daughter riseth up against her mother. The daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, and man's enemies are the men of his own house, man. So, yo, that's saying a lot right there, because you're going to have enemies in your own household when you're really, really doing his work. Why? Because Satan knows that you're doing the work. So who you going to jump on? He's going to jump on the people that's around you. They try to throw you off and make you think and try to fuck with your head, man. But, yo, you got to keep your eyes on the prize, man. We try to get that metamorphosis. Get them heavenly bodies, man. You know? But these are things that you have to deal with, man, and go through. But, now watch this. Job even knew that, man. Alright? This is the book of Job, chapter 20. Damn, my page is sticking together. It's a lot there. Chapter 23, verse 10. And it says, But he knoweth the way that I take. When he have tried me, I shall come forth as gold, man. You see that, man? So Job even knew that. And Job, man, in his day, he represented the elect. Because that man was tried in all type of ways, man. You know, he was that worm, that caterpillar that had to be changed into that butterfly, man. You know? And this the end times. This the latter of the latter times. This is the end of the end. Alright? So, yo, this right here, man, is that ultimate metamorphosis that we're looking for. Because it says in the twinkling of an eye, he's going to change you, man. In the twinkling of an eye, man, you're going to turn into them to a man. Like you're going to be like Yahweh Shah, man, like the angels, man. You know? In the twinkling of an eye, man, that's some heavy shit. And that's like, yo, when you blink, it's like, damn, you blink and now you're somebody different. You know what I'm saying? You in your heavenly body, man. Catching wreck on Esau with Yahweh Shah, man. But you have to be tried and all that, man. Alright, this is Zechariah chapter 13, verse 9. It says, now see, here we go, right here. Now this is what we want. That when I just said that this is going to be the ultimate metamorphosis. All right. That means this is the ultimate change, man. That the 1/3 that the elect are going to see on this side in the twinkling of an eye. So this Zechariah chapter 13, verse 9. It says, "And I will bring the third part through the fire." That's the elect and their family. "And will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and ye shall say, the Lord Yahweh Bashim is my power. Y'all about to see me outside is my power, man. All right. So that's what we coming through now, man. Like we about to really go through this fire, man. People think it's a game because they're used to the ways of America, and America's been around. You can say for so long that people don't think that nothing's ever going to happen here, and they've been basically they've been brainwashed, man, into thinking that shit. You know, they've been brainwashed, and when it happens, they're gonna be jacked up. And hey, man, we out here telling you, week in and week out, video after video. You got brothers all over the four corners of the globe, man, pushing this truth, man. So it should be no reason why you're not getting it. But hey, man, it says in the scriptures, the deceived and the deceiver are his, man. All right, the deceived and the deceiver are his, man. So, yo, man, look, it'll be on you, man. And I'm ending with this one, cause this what you really want, man. Out of that moment in a twinkle of an eye, man. This is 1 Peter chapter 1 verse 7. It says that the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold that perisheth, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, man. So, yo, that right there, man, that's what you want. You want your faith, okay? Because, yo, it's going to take faith to get through this time that we about to be in, man. All right? I'm going to read that again, man. That was a beautiful scripture, man. This is 1 Peter chapter 1 and 7. It says that the trial of your faith, so what's a trial? That means you're going through something, man. All right? You're going through a situation. Just like what you have in court. You got a trial. So that means you're being tried to see if you're found innocent or guilty. All right? So we about to be we're on trial right now, man. But the trial about to heat up, man. All right? And you want to be found innocent. All right? And being found innocent means you're going to change into that heavenly body, man. Right here. And your enemy's going to see that shit. And they're going to be like, damn, how this nigga make it, man? This black ass nigga I used to see every day, looking like a goddamn bum. Or whatever the case may be, man. You know? But it says that the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold that perisheth, so gold perishes, right? But your faith shouldn't. Though it be tried with fire, okay, fire is a purifier. So we're about to be purified through this holy fire. And ultimately, the 2/3 is going to be purged with that nuclear fire, which is in Zechariah 13 and 9, which we read. You know? It says, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. So you want to be found innocent. You want to be found unto honor and glory when Yahweh Shah HaMashiach returns, man. And with that, man, just we in a fight with this metamorphosis. We want to be changed into them heavenly bodies, man, not destroyed right here, you know. And that's prophecy, man. You know. And with that, man, I hope this lesson was edifying. I hope it made sense. You know, we gave an example of the caterpillar and the butterfly, man. And Lord's will go to whoever needs to hear it. And until the next lesson, I'm going to say Shalom.